Capricorn, welcome. It's the Rainbow Wizard. I'll be doing a reading for you. I hope you're doing amazing. Thank you for stopping by. I will be, doing a reading from the 16th, 17th is nearly now until the 23rd. Quite surprised I'm managing to do a few readings so late. And it's just very busy. So, well, I'm taking advantage of being able to do the reading because I have been behind and it's just how it is. This time of year. I don't know about you guys, if you're all on schedule or like me, things are just a bit bumpy. And maybe that was what happened in Mercury retrograde. Like over the weekend, my goodness, the full moon really did a number on me. Honestly, it was such a weird thing. I'm not even gonna repeat it. I think I mentioned it in a few videos, but I hope you guys had a good full moon and got out of it alive and kicking. And it was just a very intense few days, I would say. Couldn't sleep, all that jazz. So Capricorn, this is a reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. I'm going to pull a love spread. It's only a short check-in. And please like, subscribe. It's going to be your birthday soon, so I will pre-wish you happy birthday because I know it's starting maybe before we meet again. I hope you are going to celebrate on the weekend if you have your birthday early of the season. All right, that's enough of me shuffling. 5 of Cups. So I see that maybe for a time there's been sort of reflecting on loss in love, where you wasted time. Maybe you've been dealing with either a player or players, or just you feel the ones that you've met, they're inconsistent in your life. Perhaps the new person that has showed up or the person that's around you currently, you're not quite sure what they want, what are their intentions, and you might feel a little bit stressed. Maybe you have 2 people around you. Now, there is a person here that want to celebrate with you. They could be a bit... I see this person is, the positive is that there's romantic feelings. They want to celebrate with you. The negative is that someone here is holding on too tight on their emotion, feels a bit like a scarcity mindset, and might be sulking because, I don't have enough. I don't want to open up because, it's a bit of that, 4 of Pentacles. It can easily, move into the 5 of Pentacles where you just feel, oh my God, I can't see anything but isolation and sadness and so on, but it's always temporary. Now, your feelings, Capricorn, could feel that you're stressed. There's something about feeling stressed and some pressure here. So it's saying here the overall energies is to take it easy, be a bit strategic, 1 step forward and 2 steps back could be in your favor right now. Someone here aims to collaborate. Someone here aims to be, the person that you want to be in union, where it's also almost like both work and not work, but maybe have a business together and also celebrate or just collaborate. Maybe you both are into either online, social media, something about like you would like to share your lifestyle. If it is a kind of a social media lifestyle I'm seeing here, or maybe the 2 of you have common interest as well. That's possible. Maybe you also met in a work situation. Now, this is a positive. Now, it's also saying here to avoid extending the time out or avoid going full blown into oh gosh, this cannot be resolved, and get up in your head, because it can be resolved. I see here that someone they're hoping to put some spark back into this connection. Maybe this person would propose out of the blue, or they just want to get together. They want things to they feel like in person, you and them can have a great time. Now, it's almost a fear. So some of you, Capricorn, you could be dealing with anxiety and stress and just feeling like, gosh, it's feeling overwhelmed. I want to hide away. Don't come any closer. That can be your feelings at the moment. And then it's just saying that's something you got to ride through. Anytime we are feeling in some kind of emotions, it's going to just go through us. But it says don't stay there for too long. Walk away from it. Capricorn is just saying is like sit in the emotions that's going to make you feel like up in your head perhaps, but don't stay in isolation. and don't fear that you're going to be alone, because that's not reality. Maybe you might compare someone to a past person, but it's saying don't do that, because no two people are not the same. The situation will not happen again. There is an apology coming from a person towards you, and this person is going to release their fear of giving an apology, or they've been in their head. This person loves you deeply. Now, maybe you see this person, Capricorn, as someone that's toxic. So this could be something that's happened to you that you're dealing with right now, that you might feel like the world's against you. You've seen someone's real bad, nasty sides. Maybe you're brushing everything under one comb. Maybe something has flared up. Oftentimes, I can actually be a bit like that. Like, let's say something, anyway, got under my skin. Oftentimes this can be anything to do with maybe deep wounds, family trauma, and then it can suddenly be like either someone in the surroundings that can trigger something, and you can go into like, I don't know, I find myself, I can suddenly go into this thought process, which is like exaggerating it, as well as like, okay, that was probably a little bit extra, like in my head, a very Aquarius, and afterwards I get sometimes out of it and I thought, okay, that was a little bit extreme. Why did I spend my time in my head about like painting something black? So you might, it says here, don't, even if you're experiencing something, you can say, okay, I feel pain now, I feel stress, it's that person's fault, and I'm sure this person's X, Y, and Z. It's almost like you take the paintbrush and you just paint it black, continuing to paint it black. It's like there's no other way, black, black, black. It's saying here, it's more about the thought process and past trauma, and someone's ways might have just sort of felt like it's exaggerated. Like it's saying here to just take out the don't exaggerate it too much, or like it's almost like, okay, if you have a situation, if you have someone that's just like, okay, what they've done is they certainly stirred really stressful, angry feelings, because it's kind of almost a reality. But it's saying here, even if it's so, it's like, yeah, you don't spend more than 2 days, 3 days, and then you release it, because then you will look at something in a completely different light. That's coming up here. So it's saying here, like, you might want to paint someone black and with a paintbrush and say, like, to me, what I've seen, what I felt, that's facts, and now I'm very angry. Whereas this person here, they have deep feelings for you, they choose you, and they're very positive, Capricorn. So now you might view this person as single, happy, ready to mingle. Your intention here is to be angry. Your intention here is to think about it in a negative way, and there's something that have triggered you. That's coming up. So I'll clarify. Something has triggered you. For some of you, here we have Aries, Libra. There can be a father figure. Maybe there's a wound with a father figure as well here, Capricorn. But there's certainly something here that has really, is like eating you up a little bit. And it's saying, the advice here is that you will get out of that thought process, no doubt. But it's like there's a moment something has gone under your skin, and yeah, that's it. I'm going to clarify. So Capricorn, you have the 9 of Swords in your feelings. Where does Capricorn have 9 of Swords? Oh, 9 of Swords in the feelings. Okay, it's because you might have been looking at things just one way, and maybe you think as well that communication won't help, and you're anticipating the worst. But yeah, there will be a breakthrough. Why is the 4 of Pentacles in the negative? Okay, it's because something about limiting beliefs, scarcity mindset, thinking the worst instead of the best, because you have maybe picked up a limiting belief of a past relationship. It's possible. So now you are just thinking that it's an automatic thing. It's also if you have, of course, everyone thinks this way. If you had a terrible time and then you're on your last legs with it, and then your patience for something would just be so small. It would just be like, I can't take one more thing. I'm going to brush everybody under one comb. Like one more thing and I can't deal with it. So we have why is the Four of Swords in something that you should avoid. It says here, don't lick your wounds for too long. Don't stay in solitude for too long. It's not necessary and it's not what's helping. Go out, enjoy the sun. That's going to shift your mood. So avoid thinking of something in a traditional way. Avoid thinking of something in one way, because this is you will not have the breakthrough. And with the Hermit as well, so it's saying here that you already have the wisdom. So it's like maybe you fear that someone is, it's almost like you fear someone's giving you false apology, or it's like false, you're it's like, no, I'm gonna decide that this is not gonna work. I'm not gonna, it's something like that. It's like I'm gonna fear that this is not real. I'm sure that this person is just playing games. I'm not gonna believe it. I won't believe it. So yeah, in your environment here, maybe there could be either like a masculine person, then maybe you walked away from. You could be, maybe you walked away from a Taurus in the past. Something about the past. It has something to do with a Taurus, or maybe another Capricorn in the past. Or like there's something about traumas coming back again and experience, and you're like, oh my God, this is the same. So that could have come up during the full moon. You know, we have the moon as well. So it's almost positive. It says as well that we shouldn't bring trauma and negative feelings into 2025. And I do think that a lot of traumatic feelings, stressful feelings and baggage is very common to be brought up, especially in the recent full moon. So many could, especially when it comes to emotions, family trauma, relationship trauma, it's like out of the blue, like you're flawed because just something's come up. And very often time it's the devil. Like we all have some kind of wound. Suddenly it's like flares up, especially around Christmas time. I think most people, there's something about Christmas, because Christmas is traditional. People can easily be tired, wound up. Family can easily get under your skin. You know, it's so many things. So I feel here, a Capricorn, it's like, you are deciding here to walk away from something and decide like, okay, now it's time to start fresh. I can't be okay, I need to leave that behind. I had a good cry, or I had a good rant, or I had a good something. Okay, now I can let this go. So it is kind of you saying, okay, I'm letting this go now. It's fine. I'm not going to think about it anymore. Someone here could actually come clean, and there's an honest apology. Yeah. Now, so I'm seeing here, you see this person, Capricorn, as not taking you seriously. You see this person not choosing you. You see this person as not loving you. You see this person as giving to someone else, or just giving to themselves. Your intentions is not to show them feelings because you feel angry about something. I feel here, Capricorn, it's got something to do with you. Either it's a wound with a father figure, or there is someone from your past that maybe you are, I do see like you find it hard to separate. This keeps coming up. Some of you could have had a relationship that ended in the past, and it was like, this is something that will always haunt you, or that was difficult, or it's like, something that you can't be. It's like it's a sense you're sensitive to it. So okay, so you might have seen someone here that you dealt with that did something. You say they're a liar. They lie about their skills. They lie about everything, and therefore I'm not going to show this person love. I'm not going to take their apology. I'm not going to believe a word that they said. No, my intention is I'm angry, and like there is something that has come to the surface. I see here Capricorn, and you are like, justice instead of justice. I see that. I do feel like there is two energies in this reading, and you might be mixing two energies together. So even though you are looking at one person, you might also be dealing with trauma, something that is painful, something you were dealing with in the past. And now you're brushing this person as well, that you're saying, no, this is also going to be pear-shaped. I've experienced like the worst of the worst. They're lying, cheating, stealing, and that's it. I'm going to take my revenge. Something like that. There is some kind of emotions that has to go through you, and that's just how it is. Now, let's see here, Capricorn. Let's see. So this person here, their feelings. So they have the Four of Wands in their feelings. This person's serious about you. They really are serious. They could have Capricorn as well, as mentioned, Taurus in their chart. Yeah, they could be a twin flame. They are, yeah, they want to be romantic. They're sending you loving messages. For some of you, it could be something about that they did do something and now you just don't see how you can forgive them, perhaps. But it looks like you will give someone a chance. There is a breakthrough. Yeah, there is a breakthrough here. But you need some time to release something here. They are quite stressed. This person here did lie and keep a secret. This person aims to sort of come out of this Eight of Swords. This person, it could be to do with a mother figure. There's something about a trauma. There could also be something about them, maybe they lied about having a relationship to someone, an ex. And they're going to come clean about something. I do see a person coming clean. I do see that. So they view you as someone they're very attracted to, they have feelings for. Their intentions is to... their intentions is to love you the same, but their intention might also be like they are prepared. They're prepared to have an argument, because this person wants something, to do something, but they know that you're going to be fuming if they try to come close. So it's like this will not, there will be gloves off. Okay, true, I'll tell you the truth, even if it's conflict. And they could be like, all right, I'm just going to go towards Capricorn. They are angry, but I'm just going to be there because if they tell me the truth, at least I hear their words and maybe this will turn around. So I do see that is almost like they need to bite the bullet here. It's something you should be able to say to them. You should have your time to be angry as well. And if you want to lash out or something, that's the truth that they deserve to hear. And at this time, they should even hear it and not run away. Maybe in the past they run away, so they're like, oh yeah, I'm fine with it. And it's something they need to hear and something they need to hear and change, not just... Yeah, it's like they can't just be there wanting the good bits and just pretend everything's fine and brush the rest under the carpet. There is something about a lie is coming to the surface, or it has to come to the surface about this person. It's definitely something that has been come to light. That is definitely something they can't just brush under the carpet, for sure. That, you are just sort of furious on this person, furious with them. Yeah, and that could be to do with this person lying about going through a change. Maybe this person said they're going to quit an addiction or, change. It could be like this person used to lie about what they do. Now they just they could lie about money. Yeah, they lie about what they do. Yeah, I see that this person has not gone through that change. But it's positive that it's coming to light, because that's going to sort of make or break this person. I see this person here. This is an opportunity to change. But they're not going to change unless they need to hear the truth from you. And they should also almost be grateful that you want to tell them the piece of your mind. And even if that might not be that very moment that things can heal between the two of you, they need to be a man enough to hear what you have to say. If they keep avoiding it and then even sulk and just feel sorry for themselves because they shouldn't be hearing the truth, then again, that's going to make matters worse. So they could be very childish about the situation. It's like almost they want to run to their mother and cry, but it's like they can't expect to have a mature relationship when they act immature and yeah. So you probably are dealing with complex character here. Yeah, there is, what I see that you have is a physical attraction, playful, there's happiness to be had, but I do see this as a very complicated situationship, that it has to do with one person being very immature, avoiding hearing the truth and trying to make you feel bad about telling them the truth. But it's not impossible to heal this. That is like it's saying here that sort of not take things too seriously. So I think that how they view them is that you don't want them to take things so seriously. You want them to have fun, but you also want them to be able to take the truth, like to just hear the truth, because that's just part of life, and also be able to laugh at the truth, that they're not taking things so seriously. Yeah, it's like, okay, don't burden themselves too much, but this person could soak a bit. Yeah, I do see this person, the issue with them is they have a scarcity mindset. That's probably what they need to let go of. Here, that's the issue. You are open-minded, they have a scarcity mindset, and therefore things stagnant. They want something on their terms, but their terms are a little bit sort of, okay, they look at things through rose-tinted glasses. It's almost like they want to paint a picture, and just because they want the wife in there, they're not thinking about what the wife, like, does she want to be in there? You know, what does it look like? It's like they want something on paper, but you know, they're quite, yeah. See here, they need to get out of their head. They need to heal. They need to also be able to talk about things. They need to be able to there's something here they need to deal with. Yeah, I see now what's the problem here, Capricorn, with this person. It is the fact that they say one thing, like they could be sort of like they pretend to be all honest and good, and they paint this picture. They're like, oh, we will get married, you know, we have such a nice time. But then they start getting a bit needy and asking for too much, and they lie. They like pretend to be the master of everything, and then they're not. And then you're like, why are you lying about it? Because they want to impress you, but you're like, I don't want to be impressed. You don't need to impress me, like you can impress me with the truth. So I see this person being stubborn. That's probably what's going to happen here. Yeah, this person, if they continue, they'll get blocked. If they're not already blocked. I do see, yeah, I mean, I see a very young, immature person. But the likely outcome for you is that you will release the truth. And when you release the truth, no matter what the truth is, that truth is your truth. And that's how you will actually feel happy, because that's a release. You don't have to be stuck in your head with all these thoughts and stress. And that is happiness for you in this situation here. Yeah. You could be also moving towards, there's a person you're moving towards, a King of Cups is the likely outcome. You could have a choice here, Capricorn. Yeah. You could deal with a Pisces, and you could deal with someone here that's taken too long. So you have options around you. You could have 3 people as well. You have options. And maybe saying that, okay, maybe you view someone as being single, they want to mingle, but they say they don't want to mingle, that they're loyal, and you're like, well, you just show me that you are definitely not ready for that. So it's like someone says they want something, but they're not living up to it. It's like they could say, oh, you're my girlfriend, you're my wife, or, you know, husband, you know, regardless of the gender. But you're like, why are you telling me that? You're not acting like that, and I didn't say I even wanted. So someone is just annoying you with their words. That's their problem. Now, I do see you letting your hair down. I do see your intentions is to not actually be in your feelings, and you're just going to have fun. You're just going to live and let live. If you want to be playful here, you decide, okay, I'm going to be playful. If, like, I have a childish person in front of me, maybe that's their way of playing, well, I'll play back. So I do see you dating, Capricorn. I see that there is maybe 4 people around you, and you're like, oh, I'm bored. There is a situation that bores you a lot. Yeah, you're like, oh God, I can't be dealing with this anymore. Yeah, maybe you have, like, there's a lot of dating. That, you know, there's sudden wealth here as well, Capricorn. Yeah, sudden wealth. Marriage, look at that. So it says here, Capricorn, do not take something too seriously, trust the process. Like, there is a situation here that I see that it's almost like something you have to get out of your system. and you're not going to tie yourself to someone. Maybe someone have sort of, you thought that you will be with them, maybe this king of pentacles, you're like, okay, we're going to be very serious together and stuff like that. And then there's another person that suddenly shows up quite strong for you, and you're like, I don't care, I'm just going to go and date them. I don't, like, nothing really matters. You're just sort of, I'm gonna date them, I'm gonna have fun here, and you know, that's it. I'm staying optimistic. I'm not gonna think of the marriage, or even if they say they want to get married, like, who cares? It's just words. Action speaks louder than words. So I see that you are dealing with something in your mind, and then you're just saying, you know what, I'm gonna get back to having fun. I'm gonna get back to just take things as it comes, and I'm just going to take whatever someone's words is with a pinch of salt, bucket of salt, and that's that. And I will tell them my peace of mind, and if they can't deal with it, tough shit. And that's what you're going to do. And I see that approach working for you. Yeah, you're going to be very logical with the Queen of Swords. You're going to be like, all right, you out, and then there's another person here coming in. You might end if you dates, situationships, relationship. You might filter through them quite quickly. You might just sort of, I see that you are like not going to be in your emotions. You are just saying, well, you know, I was having fun. I'm going to continue to have fun. And my heart's here. Like, I do love myself, but maybe loving myself is having fun. So there is a few characters here. So I see this person is a bit of a yo-yo, in and out, right? They're like, eventually they could offer you commitment, but I see here that, you know, there is a commitment here. Maybe you came out of a commitment as well, and now this person seems like a player and just all over the place. And I see here, maybe you are just realizing that, you know what, this person that I got involved with, they clearly aren't over someone, or there's something about a soulmate in their environment, and maybe this is a rebound, or you feel they're treating you as a rebound, and it gets too complicated. And I feel that by just shutting them out, you have other admirers here. I see you having fun, and you're like, well, they were just a stranger to me a couple of months ago, so well, let's get back to being strangers. I'll move on. I'll move on swiftly. So I see that approach here, Capricorn, is like, you know, it's the right one for you at this time, for sure. I don't really see you making up. I don't see any of you Capricorn, at least watching this reading. You're not moving into a relationship. You're simply having fun. Maybe learning more about yourself, what's having fun, dating, or not taking people seriously for their words. I feel here as well, yeah, there is a person, see, they are both in reverse. So this could be an Aries twin flame. You know, it's like, I feel that you got dragged into someone. You have an emotional, like, relationship or situationship with someone, but you might have just got dragged into their source of stress, and then suddenly you're like, why am I feeling this anger? Why am I feeling this stress, right? So I see here what you're hoping is just to start again. Maybe you met someone through work, but it's almost like, let's get back to just be friends. Let's just get back to how things were. You know, let's not get stuck here, because the energy here could have been sort of very, very heavy, and it's like, okay, well, just leave it. leave the whatever feeling, and then just let them deal with it, because someone here is in out. They're sharing resources, then they're not sharing, they're lacking finances. Honestly, someone is going to get into a tower as well, and I think you'll be happy that you are away from this person. There's someone here that's could be taken down, taken to the cleaners by Scorpio or Pisces. Maybe they have to go to a lawyer. Yeah, it's just like a mess. It's almost like you're getting out of Dodge before some shit hit the fan. Well, you are just having fun, and suddenly shit is about to hit the fan, and I see you're like, okay, best leave this to it. I see that situation around you. It's a very busy situation, but I see you come out on top because you're logical. You're like, okay, what is it that I want to achieve? What is it that I want to do? Yeah, I want to have fun, follow my subconscious. I want to have playful. I have plenty of options, and let's just move on. It's all a numbers game, and then that's that. So very simple solution for you in the end here, Capricorn. So thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I'll see you very soon. Take care.